Realmatic Podcast. You are now tuned in to the Realmatic Podcast, bitches.
All right.
Yeah, so we back, baby. This is episode 5
of
the Realmatic Podcast, where we talk about music,
sir.
we talk about the culture, and we talk about society as we know it. I'm Ben. I'm with my brothers Rasan and Marlon. So we got a lot to get into, y'all. We got a lot to get into, man. Hey, yo, oh shit, where my notes at? All right, so we're gonna talk about the fear of commitment. We're gonna review Kehlani's new album and Lil Yachty's new album, and we're gonna reveal the rap albums that we would suggest to a new rap fan. But before we get started, what's y'all take on voting, man? Because I've been hearing a lot of shit talking about voting. So what y'all got to say about that?
This afternoon, I was called a coon. I was called a coon, and it was about like close friends. Like we're sitting in our chat and we're talking, bro, and I was just going in because I don't vote. I
agree.
I don't vote, and the reason why is like, yo, I sit here and I have to watch a system be corrupt, and y'all telling me to go out and vote, right? It doesn't seem that people going out to vote is doing anything if we're still in the same situation of having to fight for basic human rights.
Yeah.
To the fact that we've seen that Stacey Abrams should have won and she was cheated out of it and we were just okay with it.
Yeah.
And we got Kemp now here in Georgia doing real stupidness and we like, oh man, I wish that she won, but she did win.
So for those who don't know, these are Georgia problems, but continue.
Yeah, these are Georgia problems, and then like I'm not able to speak for every state, but if we got rioting in every state, it must be a problem across the country, and It doesn't seem that the people, like I might have just got the right to vote maybe a couple years ago, but it doesn't seem that the people who were already voting helped too much if we having the same problems right now. They're like, oh, we're going to vote for a change. What are we voting for a change? You're telling me to go vote for somebody who's anyways going to end up to be corrupt by a system that's completely corrupted. Like, so,
man, big man.
It's not even just being big mad. It's like, yo, I just can't be out here saying, like, it sounds stupid to really think that I'm going to keep trying the same system when there has to be something that gives. Something has to change. Completely. You're telling me to keep going into the same problem. That's like playing Monopoly and your friend is the banker and he's pulling money from the bank and putting it in his pocket so he can continue to buy property. Because the same problems just seem to keep coming up where people are dying, people are losing property, people are losing businesses. But you're telling me that my vote's going to change that. If you're a person who's dealing in business and stuff like that and y'all are voting for this stuff, who are you voting for, and why aren't they winning? You're saying that my vote's going to change that?
Your vote really don't matter. And the fact that they call you a coon, it's like...
No, that's crazy,
so disrespectful.
So
like,
crazy.
I feel like, hey, you're open to your own opinion. You know what I mean? Y'all can go vote, go have fun. But they're like, I'm on a search for something different. So there has to be something bigger than, oh, we have to go vote. But all these years of voting, it still seems that the scales are tipped white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
And the black people that get elected, it seem to automatically have something random and corrupt against them. You know what I mean? Like years later, we find out they're a child molester. You know what I mean? Like you finding out these really crazy things. It was like, yo, you coming in the office to help people, but you out here doing some real corrupted, evil things to the people of the world. Like, how you gonna tell me to support a system where we got people out here in the streets looting, rioting, and killing, man?
Summary, fuck the system at the end of the day. Now, my brothers, I'm just, I'm gonna take this topic because, it's something that I brought to the podcast because, we all in this world, relationships and all that, we out here just, doing things.
I love how we just switched from the voting to this.
That's the thing. Because I understand.
Because like I'm really annoyed.
You really fired up though. Like
I'm real fired up about it because like it's been something that's like we've talked about for so long, and like I don't often like to get me to actually have to speak about some stuff. it take a little while because I'll just be like, yo, I don't really feel like having like
He be trying to chill. He
full
don't wanna talk
conversation
about
with
nothing.
y'all.
Right,
I don't be trying to have a full conversation with y'all. But the fact that it's just crazy to me. Y'all let me, y'all be laughing. But I'm dead for real. Like that. Like I don't have the answer to everything, but this is just my opinion on it. And it just seems and they'll be like, oh man, you ain't never voted. Well, your vote don't seem to count if you know what I mean. Like, oh, y'all went out and voted, so who is you elected?
You got to vote, and y'all still lost.
And y'all still lost. When Stacey Abrams was up there and all these people in the AUC was over here, oh, Stacey gonna win, bruh. Stacey was not gonna win. And y'all saw the way that they did that. Y'all talking about they throwing away ballots, bruh. How y'all throwing away boxes of paper? Y'all telling me my stuff got thrown in the trash and was like, well, we need Kemp to win.
Didn't even look at your shit.
Y'all didn't even look at these people's stuff. And then we call for a recount, y'all act stupid about it. Nah, man. Oh, man, all this stuff is all set up, man. It's a whole set up, corrupt system where people are there to make money.
Hey, this is the life we live, though. It's the life we live, bro. You can't, I understand, but just don't be throwing around the coon word. That's real disrespectful. Like, we got to fight about that.
Very disrespectful.
Like, yo, hey, man, you want to call me a coon?
That's another thing, too. Y'all got to stop calling niggas coons just because they disagree with you.
Yeah, like.
I got to stop that. Y'all got to stop that. Like, everybody's not a coon. You got to really do some messed up stuff to be called a coon. So chill with that word. Y'all just throwing it around. Coon. Like, chill.
I'm like,
it sound wild, bro.
What were you about to say, Marlon, now going into a whole other topic?
I tried to divert the topic because you was really upset. You was really like pissing your pants about voting. Even though, let's be real, I didn't vote, you didn't vote, he didn't vote. But, you know, we live in this world, you know, we be out there with these females or whatever. So I was just thinking, so what is your opinion on commitment? And I need honesty. I need you to be real about this. Like, what's your opinion on commitment?
Y'all just about to make this mine, so man. Yo, for real.
Talk to him, bro.
Talk. What's up?
Yo, being in a committed relationship means growth, bro. Like, y'all gotta be on the same path and level, like, not on the same level, but yo, we gotta be working for a higher goal and a higher position, man. We can't stay constant in the same space. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta keep going. When I reach a certain point, there has to be something higher, there has to be something more, and we can't just get comfortable at where we at. And some people just can't grow in that relationship. You can't continue to move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, trust me, commitment in a relationship, that is some tough ass shit at the end of the day. Because, like, honestly, if you were the person who's not evolving and not growing or not pushing you to be growing, it's like, bro, what are we doing here? Like, honestly, like it's just that talking every day, talking about the same shit every day, doing the same stuff every day. It gets boring after a while. And then just know one of us is gonna level up eventually, and then the other person will be left behind. And it's like, you know, I ain't trying to carry you for your whole life. So, you know, that's a real tough situation. That's like, I might find me another bitch or another female that might actually be 10 times better than you. So it's like, you know, and then am I supposed to cheat? Or if I break up with you, you need to be hurt. So it's like,
nah, I ain't saying you don't go cheat, bro. Like, it ain't that. It's love is a drug, bro, completely, and we get
That's what I was gonna touch on. I feel like today, man. Like, relationships are trendy. It's trendy.
I can feel that. I can feel that.
It's all over social media, and it's only two things that people get in a relationship for. It's either you trying to find love or you trying to have sex. That's it. Like, all the other stuff, it don't even matter. Like, it's about love and sex. And so I just feel like relationships are more than that, bro. Like y'all were saying.
Literally, love is a drug, bro. And people get addicted to it. And you don't know how to you don't know how to get away from that drug when you feel that it's becoming like too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you there's a fear of being alone after that break.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because like especially when you've been in for so long, there's this like there's a withdrawal that's gonna come with it. And it's like, you can't prepare yourself mentally enough for that withdrawal when you've been with somebody for so long.
Honestly. And
I think that's what makes people mad.
You're in a lowering your standards just trying to fill that void.
Right.
Knowing the fact knowing the fact, bro, like I would never fuck this. I would never actually deal with this. But it's like I'm lonely. Like I gotta make something work. Like,
or if you in a relationship, you'll allow yourself to be hurt just to stay in that relationship because you're afraid to be alone. You know, you're afraid of just to be alone. So
because there's just sometimes I feel like it's important to give that break. To give that distance, because it allows for other people, that person, whoever, to grow. You know what I mean? Like grow without you being around and see how their progression is without you in that situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's like in all things in a relationship or like a give and take, man. From what I've learned is like some stuff you just gotta compromise on. You gotta
suck it up.
There are those things, but then there's just some things that when you're looking towards a future with a person, it's like, are all these things adding up to equal out? Can I move in and live with this person and deal with those problems? You know what I mean? And I'm not perfect, you know what I mean? Like I'm nowhere near perfect, because like I'm an asshole completely. I am, and like I got some opinions that don't fully side with what the nation follows, you know what I mean? And there's just certain things that you just kind of got to just say because nobody else gonna say it.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, I mean, like I said, everybody ain't perfect. Let me be real. We all have been in a situation where we use females just for sex, or we use females just for the comfort instead of the actual word of commitment. And like I said, and even in those situations, let's be real, there'll be times where literally they'll ask you about commitment, and it's like, oh, it's like, nah, later, we'll brush it off. You know what the fact? Like, I might not ever want to commit to you. I might not ever want to actually be with you. But I like the time we spend right now.
Cause man, I'm gonna keep it a buck. Fuck commitment. I'm scared of love, my nigga. I'm scared to fall in love, bro. Like you can miss me with that shit, bro. You can miss me with that shit. I've seen niggas fall in love and just go downhill. Like
somebody broke your heart.
Hey man, look,
bro, you can't be scared of love, bro.
Nah, man,
it's too pure. You can't be scared of love.
Nah, man, that shit dangerous, bro.
So you gonna be a bachelor till you 50? You be a bachelor.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about as of right now. Love, that's just something later on, bro. I feel like you got to be mature. You got to have your shit together before you start thinking about falling in love, and that's the issue with today. Like niggas just be falling in love and then they broken. How are you trying to be with someone but you're broken?
They know there's no timetable on that. You can wake up tomorrow, fall in love with somebody. You never know when it's your actual day, though. Like,
I don't believe that, though, bro.
It ain't so you plan for it. Something that happens.
I don't believe that.
Because it's either you in love, you in lust, bro. So it's like it's one of the things where, trust me, you will know. You will know the difference because you lust. You just want to fuck her. You just want to feel on it. You just want to like be in that certain place with her. Well, you love her. Trust me, your dedication, your commitment to who she is as a person is gonna be like through the roof. So trust me, like,
I definitely feel like you can decide to love somebody or not, bro. I really do feel that way.
No, it's something that you can't drop so easily.
Something that I was like thinking about is like the fact that everybody's gonna die one day, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Love is like you get to pick the person that you're gonna be with, and you're gonna know that they're gonna die. You know what I mean? So when you're ending something and you've been together for a long time, it's like, I'm deciding when something is going to die. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Explain that a little bit more for them because, they might take that the wrong way.
No. So like, okay, so like, because love grows and then love can die. And like when you die, you grieve and you're sad and there's a whole bunch of emotions that go with that.
Yeah.
And love has all those things where you're able to love this person and feel for them, and then when that relationship is over, you go through those same feelings like it's death, like these same feelings of grief, and just like it's like love creates what those feelings of death, like those feelings of I get to pick, like you as a person are able to pick who over time you might have to grieve for, if you get what I'm saying.
Because just to pick it back off what you're saying, let me say you break up with somebody, you will never ever have a conversation with this person ever again in life.
Depending on how long you've been with that person. Like if I'm with a girl for like a week, and you know what I mean, it ain't nothing. But if I've been with somebody for like 8 years, man, and I've known you for 8 years, and there's links to like everything in your life.
It can happen the same way though. Like they could disappear that quick, and it's just like, hey, it's like I've never met this person, even though I dedicated 20 years of my life, dedicated all these weeks, all this time, all these phone calls, and they can be gone just like that. It's just, and then you have to go through the process of rebuilding and actually wanting to give a love to a whole nother person. So, you know.
Yeah, but you talking about after you in love. We talking about before you even get in love, though. Before you even fall in love.
There's no before. Think about it. It's just, you know, meet people, you in the street, you whatever. Like I said, it happens. It's not a thing that you plan for.
Nah, fam.
It happens.
I'm not going for that, bro.
Because you never been in love, so you don't understand that, bro.
Yeah, that's why. That's why. Because
when you
making it seem like you can just start talking to somebody and then you just fall in love with them.
That's how it happened, actually. Yeah. You're literally gonna hit a point. You're gonna work on one day, and it's gonna be like, damn, I love her. Like, or she's gonna show you an action that you've never seen before, and it's gonna be like, damn, like, I think I love this girl. Like, it's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen, and whether that's time or actions.
Yeah, man. It's a development phase, man. Like, it's like any relationship, I feel, should start with friendship to going in, because like it just feels weird, man. Like not knowing you as a friend to move into that. You know what I mean? Like you go from you just see her on the street type junk and just be like, yeah, we dating. That ain't cool. Like it's not the same.
I've done that. It's about
it ain't the same. Are you still with that girl? I did. There you go. That's the answer. Yeah, it's a development phase, man. That creates that, and that's what causes that pain because you literally invest that level of time into people, bro.
Yeah. It's one of the things you just have to. I don't know. You wake up one day, you feel it.
We definitely got to come back to this, though. We definitely got to come back to this. This deserves more space and time.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move on, man. So let's talk about Kehlani. Kehlani's new album, It Was Good Until It Wasn't. This is her second. I know, right?
That's wild.
This is her second studio album that was released on May 8th, 2020 through Atlantic Records. So before y'all even talk about the album, did y'all know about Kehlani? Like, did y'all have any experience with her music? Did y'all like it?
I've listened to Kehlani a few times, bro. Like, as y'all know, I'm not the biggest R&B fan all the time. Yeah. Because sometimes I don't feel like I'm listening to the same thing over and over, just with a different voice. And like this, I can understand. Yeah, that same argument can happen for like hip hop and whatnot. That same argument can come from hip hop. Yeah. But like, I don't know. It just feels like it's the same sad story.
It's like an old head.
That makes me tired. So I just be like, yeah, I'm done here, bro. I've checked out. And that's what happened with me on this album.
Wow.
I checked out.
All right, talk about it then.
I thought you liked it.
No, bro. No. Toxic is a great song. I don't know what it is, but I think that my ear as a
That's the worst
listener,
song on this shit. The worst song on this shit.
I don't know.
But
it's the worst song on this shit.
Like, I don't know what it is, but my ear likes these darker beats where it feels like you're like moving through like space and time. So that feeling, like literally that song, Toxic, feels like that feeling of a wine drunk. And that's what her music video for Toxic looks like. Like she looked like she just got wine drunk, turned down the lights, and was like, yo, that song for that.
Let me go off on this song real quick. Let me go off on this song because I'm just like, look, how are you calling this song toxic? It's nothing toxic about that song. Nothing was toxic about that song, bro.
That's how you feel.
If you look at the lyrics, nothing was toxic. You should have called it lust. That's what you should have called that shit.
That's how she
called it sex.
Feels.
No, bro, it don't even feel toxic, bro. That shit feel bland as fuck. I'm like, damn. I'm reading this shit. I'm like, oh, toxic. Oh, okay, this shit about to be crazy. I listen to it. I'm like, damn, that shit is not toxic. That was soft as hell.
Okay, you want a Future to pull up, bro? You want
some of that scissor shit. Y'all know how scissor get down. Scissor be talking that shit, bro. That toxic shit for real. But this ain't Janae Aiko.
It's not scissor, bro.
Yeah, it ain't. I know that now.
I know that now. That's not disrespectful.
But yeah, continue, Rob.
I got to probably song number 6, and then I cut it off and went to go listen to Anti by Rihanna because I was like, I'm done here.
That old ass album.
For
Well,
real,
I
that
don't
shit
care,
came
bro.
out, like,
And
5 years ago.
that's how annoyed I was. I was just like, yeah, this is so boring. But that album cover was very nice.
Oh yeah.
That
My man having flashbacks.
Yeah, I was looked over at my TV, and it's on my TV right now, and I'm like,
I'm
I
dead.
see you. But yeah, man, what? I'm done. Yeah, I gave up on the album like halfway through. I was like, I'm done here, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go listen to one of the best albums ever made.
Wow.
Is
So you did
Anti.
not like the album?
No, I didn't like the
Damn.
album. like I'm like, I even went and listened to F and MU, whatever the song on there on the album, because that was like the one song that had like a star on it, and I was just like, yeah, I'm done here.
I have a question. Like, do the stars really mean anything? Because I always thought like stars meant these are the hot songs. Like, I'm not.
They
like,
are the hot songs. Yeah. Star that's on there is usually the song that's been played the most or something. But it always doesn't like correlate to what you like. But like, yeah,
it's never.
Yeah.
But in my take, since I've been quiet and I ain't been really paying attention to none of y'all haters and saying, for the most part, I mean, I enjoyed it. It was pretty solid. Like, I'm a person who enjoys good R&B, and like later in her later years of just doing this whole thing, I mean, I've enjoyed it. Like, it's been consistent. So I think this album, with all the shit that's been said about her in the media, I think, like I said, I mean, it's coming together. It's coming together. I enjoy majority of this album. It's coming together. Like, she just have a nice sound, and even, I don't know. I like the way she produces music. So I mean, it works for me.
Like, I can't say
this
that.
My thing.
Oh, go on ahead.
Yeah.
Man. Go ahead.
No,
man.
I'm finna go in. Go ahead.
What's up then?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say this. Like, this album was mediocre, man. This is the thing. She has a great voice. She got good beats. The problem is she doesn't have a story. And I think y'all like to listen to the feel of the album. I like to listen to the lyrics. Lyrically, this album is whack.
But
there's nothing that I take away from it.
She talks about relationships in these albums.
It's very generic though. It's generic. Like, I like that scissor shit. I like that Brent Faye ass shit.
Bruh,
I like that Ari Lennox
everybody can't do that though. Everybody can't.
Yeah, but
that's not who she is.
If you an artist, if you an R&B artist,
why are you comparing her to other artists? That's not who she is.
Because that's her contemporaries, bro.
No, because you basically saying you want all R&B artists like to follow that model. Like, bro, everybody can't do it. Can't do it like that.
All I'm saying is just give me a story. Give me you. Who are you? Besides R&B, the fact that you like,
but a lot of R&B isn't like that. A lot of R&B just tell you about.
What are you talking about? Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is, bro.
It's a split. A lot of it is a story, but a lot of it just love songs and breakup songs and this and that. Man. Like, bro, like
it's. I'm not saying I don't like the love story. I'm not saying that. I'm saying make it more personal. Give me your love story. Anybody could have wrote that album, bro.
She technically did. She did.
No, she didn't. Anybody could have wrote that album. Anybody could have sang that album, bro. And you would not know who it is. There was nothing. What did you take from that, Dan?
Yeah.
What did you learn about Kehlani?
These niggas be doing her dirty.
Yeah, man. See that shit? That's generic, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Dog.
I just wanted it to be more personal, bro.
Hey, dog. It's fine. I enjoy it. Y'all didn't. You Rod hater. Rod don't know about R&B.
You not finna go back to that. You not finna go back to that album, bro. You not finna go back to that album, bro.
I have a couple of them songs on my playlist. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I listened to a couple of them songs. So I mean,
it's not a bad album. It's just mediocre.
It's not.
I wanted it to be good. It wasn't good.
Listen, but you overhyping it. I don't know why you was expecting so much hype. Like, I mean, I never hyped it up.
I never hyped it up.
I don't know, dog.
This is my first time listening to a Kehlani album.
That's the problem. That's probably the problem. You need to go back and listen to some other stuff and then come back.
I can't expect her to have a story, my nigga.
No, nigga, you don't listen. You the first time listen to her music for real. So go back to the other stuff and then come right back. That ain't fair. Get familiar with your product, bro. Like, nah.
That was my first time listening to her, bro.
Man, I ain't check all that. Shut up.
Come on, man. You're not making sense, man. You're not making sense right now.
This man said, "I'm not trying to hear all that." Shut up.
He just mad because he liked that shit.
No, and just know for the podcast, when we got on FaceTime, this man had the same color do-rag as me. He trying to copy
Why
me all
you
the time.
airing that shit out, bro? Why you airing that shit out, bro? Shut up. Damn. Shut the hell up.
This man got grievances.
He tried to be like my twin so bad.
Nigga,
like,
shut up.
dang, bro. I started do-rag way before him. Like,
Bro, chill out, bro.
This
my twin so bad. Like,
down, bro.
Chill, for
like,
real,
bro,
chill out, man.
Just know, I changed what I had on to protect his feelings.
Man,
like,
be quiet, man. Be quiet. Let's talk about this album. Damn. Let's talk about this album. But nah, my standout tracks on this was Can I, Bad News, Everybody Business, Hate the Club, and Can You Blame Me? Those were dope tracks. But yeah,
I agree.
I don't think I've reached any of those songs, so you know. Oh,
okay, so
I don't think I reached it.
Next album.
let's go ahead and move on because he being real disrespectful right now.
Yo, I'm just saying, bro, it wasn't good. It was just like, yo, I'm done here. I can't even listen to it.
You didn't even take time out to listen to that shit though. Like you just moved on from it,
bro. From the other day when I had to sit there and actually struggle through Gunna album, I was like, I'm not doing this two times. I'm not doing this. Because that album was disappointing.
That is a struggle trying to listen to some shit you don't want to listen to. Like it's just
I know Kehlani, like I've seen her and I'm like, yo, I feel like I should like her, but like for some reason, yeah, she's about to go in that same bin with Black, bro.
Oh my God!
Stop,
please,
bro. He's trying to hear that.
Please, bro. Let me move on, bro.
You trash.
Let me move on.
She about to go back into that bin with the Black.
Stop,
no,
bro. Please.
Stop.
All right.
Please.
Anyway, man, the next album is Lil Yachty Lil Boat 3. So Lil Boat 3.
Lil Boat.
That's his fourth studio album. It was released on May 29, 2020 under Capitol Records and Quality Control Music. So, Rasan, you gonna kick this off because you was really anticipating this album, dog.
Yo, don't throw me like that, man. Dang.
Yeah, you was talking about, he gonna give us some shit. Nah, he gonna give you some shit, nigga.
He really did give me some real hot garbage, bro. He gave me some trash, bro.
Just know, our expectations was a little bit too high. Just a little bit too high.
Y'all's was.
What'd you say it was gonna be? What'd you say it was gonna be?
I said it was
garbage.
Dumpster juice. Yeah.
Listen,
yo,
I was hoping for like a 5 or 6. Like
nah, bro. Okay, I feel like this album secured for me that Lil Yachty is that guy at the lunch table, at the rapping lunch table who can't rap. That jump was so sad, bro. Like, it was just so disappointing because he would come on to a track and it would just be like, what are you trying to rap about? Because the beat's not even banging as hard as you need it to be to even save you right now. Because like it was just so disappointing because those first 2 tracks had me like, bro, I'm done. Top down and walk and stop or whatever it was. Those 2 songs.
You didn't like Top Down?
Bruh. You start the album off singing.
Very forgettable.
We don't do Yachty. Oh, Yachty has a
he is the worst rapper that sings. He's the worst.
Yo, you really think that singing is good, bro? It's not. Or it's just a whole trolling moment every time. I really was hoping to get an intro like it was the first Little Boat, where like we had like that Darnell boat here, and you got
Ben, guess what? He doesn't have substance. He don't have no story. He don't have no content. It's just like
it's just rapping. Like you gotta like when I'm like have to review this, you have to remember it's Yachty. But also it's like Yachty, you can't give me less than what you've already been giving me, and this is what you gave me. And it was like, okay, so you got that song TD, which is like I believe that like stands for like Tokyo Drift because it sounds like Tokyo Drift beat or whatever it is. You got Yachty, Tyra Wack, A$AP Rocky, Tyler the Creator.
Yeah.
Yachty
got washed on his own fucking song.
And like that's where I get that lunch table analogy from. It literally sounded like somebody was playing the beat at the lunch table and everybody was going around spitting their bars. And Yachty gives me a trash half verse in the beginning and a trash half verse to remember that he's leaving. And I'm like, dude, what is this? How do you go onto a track and let Tyler, the Creator, kill you?
Whoa.
No.
T got bars.
No, Tyler got bars. Tyler always got bars.
I think
But
y'all sleeping on Tierra Whack though.
No, Tierra Whack went crazy.
Tierra
Tierra
Whack went off.
I was like, whoa. And like, see, I like to see Tyler come back and actually come back to these like rapping verses, because like I think we've gotten like 4 or 5 Tyler rap verses in like the past almost like 2 months from I think Benny the Butcher. Well, on the Alchemist and Freddie Gibbs, he was on there and some other stuff. But yo, it was cool to see that he's actually rapping again, and then it's always good to see Rocky and Tyler on the song because they kind of feed off of each other. But that like
Rocky's verse was trash.
Rocky's verse was like second in line to Yachty's trashness. But it was like, like Tyler Whack had the best verse. Then it came Tyler, then it was like, Yachty, what are you doing here? I forgot you were on this song. Yeah. I do like the song Pardon Me, but it's only because of Future. Because Future the only one I know who can come up with a ad-lib of a whistle.
Yeah.
That jump was kind of hard. I was
kind of.
I was like, I can kind of ride with this. He was like, what did that pardon me, I still like him broke, or whatever it was. It was hard. Yeah. And I enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. Like, it was just, and then, like, I feel like after Demon Time, the album just said, we're going to go downhill real quick and just end in garbage.
So the group consensus is trash.
Yo, this my thing, man. This my thing. Trash. I tried to tell y'all, man. Like, he had energy, bro, but he just talked about the same shit, man. Every song, bro. Every single song, he talked about the same thing. I'm like, bro, what are we talking about, bro? Yo, I'm tired of this, man. Bro.
You know, when we was younger, this shit was so hard. This shit would be so hard to us.
It wasn't even hard back then to me, bro.
It wasn't. It
really wasn't hard to me.
A little, some of that shit was a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
It wasn't, bro. It
was. Like, it sucks because, like, Yachty, you giving me 19 tracks. And then I just saw he's coming out with a deluxe version of this album. And I'm like, I don't want more. Please stop.
I want to meet a real Lil Yachty fan. Like, I want to meet like a real.
No, I wish I can call my friend in. She is a huge Yachty fan, and I called her and was like, "Yo, how you feel? Boat drop finally." She's like, "Yo, this was garbage."
So I mean, what is she like? What?
No, like when I tell you, she'd be like, "Yo, he's the king of the youth or whatever. He just spreads this positive message and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Hey man, you like who you like," but like, and she like, "Yeah, I know Yachty's not like the best rapper, but I really do like Yachty. I like his album." But she was like, when this came out in Lil Boat 3, she was like, she's like, I only like one song on there, and it was Split in Whole Time. And she's like, I only like the part with Whole Time. Everything else is garbage. And I was like, dang, for real? You ain't even like a little bit of like the team was like, no. Like, as a true Yachty fan, like, girl has met Yachty, like got drops from Yachty, loves it. Like she loves Yachty, like, but she was like, yo, this is just gross. That's gross. Like met Yachty mama type jump, bro. But it was just gross. Like, yo, this is not okay. This sucks. I ain't
gonna lie. You shouldn't like Yachty that much. That's kind of gross. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my god, y'all capping. Stop capping right now, bro. Y'all capping like this wasn't about to be a good album.
Like, I like Yachty. I ain't gonna say that. Like,
I ain't gonna say good album. I just say I had better expectations. I thought he was gonna be spitting the whole album. Like, that's all about.
This man ain't never been spitting, bro.
No. But
when that single dropped, I was like, ooh, shit. I was like, ooh, he blowing some shit down.
Dog, like, I can say, every Yachty album, I get, like, Yachty project, I can get, like, 1 or 2 songs off it that I'd be like, okay, I can listen to this again someday. This one right here was like, dang, I can't even take nothing away from it. And, like, the TV, like, TV is cool, you know what I mean? But, like, I'm not about to, it's too much to really just want to just sit there and listen to it sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it's because Yachty didn't even say, like, perform on his song. It was like, yo, I'm listening to this for the features now.
Right.
This is your song. Dang, I can't even listen to you. This sucks.
It's trash.
I can say Oprah's bank account
sounded That was why that was trash.
Oprah's bank account sounded a little bit better in the flow of the tracks.
Okay, I'm not
like
mad
it came, it came in at a good time. It was like, okay, I know this song. It makes me like be like, I can kind of sing along.
If I was 16, I would love that song.
I'm saying, I was like, I was 15, I would love these songs. Like,
yeah.
But like, yeah, like Oprah's bank account like saved like a little piece of the album for a second. I was like, okay, I can listen to this. It's tolerable, and then we go right back into just some
garbage.
What are you talking about, Yachty? Right. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care one bit at all.
What would y'all, what would y'all grade this?
Oh, bro, this is like a 3 max. Like I can never give an artist. I can't give an artist a 0 because as an artist, you gotta, you know what I mean. Like you put work into this. You know what I mean. I can't say it's all garbage. Like, but like I can say on a level of like, yo, compared to anything else you've dropped, this is like maybe a 3 light to 4. You know what I mean? But it's just nothing I can say is like, yo, Yachty, I'm gonna come back to this album and be like, yo, I gotta bang this hard. Well, like for the most part, it's an album that I can feel like I'm about to come back to in the end of the day.
Yeah, not at all, man. Yeah, you could throw this in the garbage where it belongs. I knew it was going to be in the garbage. He made this in the garbage.
Nah, he made it in the garbage. The garbage. That was cooking it up in the pot.
It is what it is. How you feel about it, Marlon?
Listen, the whole time y'all talk, I just been in the background saying it's trash. Like I really don't have much to depend on. It's very forgettable, honestly. So
very.
It's whatever.
Yeah. All right, man. So moving on from that, we actually compiled a list of 3 different albums. So what we were trying to do was figure out what would be an album that we would suggest to a new rap fan. And instead of just having one, we chose 3 for 3 different age groups, basically. So one for a younger audience, one for people around our age, and then one for someone that's older. So, anybody can start it off. What did y'all do?
Shoot, I can go. Marley, want to go?
No, I was going to say you can go.
All right.
I got to hear yours first.
All right. So for me, I said for like a younger crowd, if you're just coming into hip-hop, I feel like the album that you should go to is 2014 Forest Hills Drive.
Wow.
Because no. So I say that because, in my opinion, J. Cole makes music for.
Damn, that was one of my picks.
It wasn't. Yeah.
Listen, if that's y'all picks, y'all gonna hate me for mine.
But for the young, I was like, yo, J. Cole created that album to be able to be like taken in by people easily.
I'm gonna just leave it.
You know what I mean? He made it for people to be able to be like, yeah, I understood that. I was able to understand his rhyme schemes. I was able to understand and comprehend like all the beats, like all that stuff in that album made it a good album because it was easily digestible for everyone.
Okay.
So like if you were just coming into hip hop, I would be like, yo, go listen to Cole and get a taste and a feel of what people will do for rapping. You know what I mean?
I feel you, but I slightly disagree. Really? On that. Yeah, because I feel like the album was a little complex as far as the rhyme schemes, just a little bit. For somebody that's under like the age of 16, I wouldn't give them that album. I think that would just go over their head.
You simplify it.
Yeah. For somebody young, I would throw in Migos Culture.
I feel like
he get it.
Yeah,
I can feel that.
There you go.
I can feel that. I feel like Culture did. I feel like Culture. Yeah, I feel that it like showed what hip hop was at this time.
Yeah,
perfectly. I feel I can understand that.
All right,
Marlon, what you got for the young crowd?
To be honest, okay. Before I say this, with Ben's take, I feel like for a younger rap fan, the less lyrical, I think it's the better content that you introduce them to. It don't gotta be the greatest album in the world, and it don't gotta be the most lyrical. It has to be something easy, digestible, and more fun to listen to than anything else. So I ain't gonna give Shorty the shout out, but she said Lil Uzi versus the World.
Why you not giving her the shout out?
Hey, listen. She know who she is though, but like, yeah. I said Lil Uzi.
Did she post on our page? Cause I ain't make no story for Lil Uzi versus the World.
Nah, she didn't post up her. I asked her a personal question.
She gotta come on with this shit, man.
Get your people to interact with the Instagram, Marlon.
For real.
What's up? Hey man.
Stop hiding. Stop hiding the followers, bro.
Hey man, she trying to see what it's about, man. But Uzi versus the World, I feel like it's very
That's a good album. Yeah,
and
that's
it's very easily just like because you're younger, so it's like, brother, let's listen to something more fun instead of so lyrically diverse. So,
facts.
All right, next one.
I'm gonna go ahead and go first since he already mentioned it. Yeah, for somebody around our age, I'm going with J. Cole, 2014 Forest Hills Drive. Yeah, just a dope album, nice storytelling. Yeah, that's just hip hop right there. What y'all got?
I'll go.
Yeah.
You know, y'all might jump me for this one. I don't know. I can go with something we just talked about. Dante Hitchcock's Better. I can go with that. Why? Because I feel like
mad at that.
I'm not mad at that. The content is relatable to our people our age, and then two, it's like he's like a J. Cole clone just by like the type of rap that he does and the storytelling and things like that. I feel like for a person our age, it works perfectly. It just fits perfectly. So I mean,
that's a good pick.
Yeah.
I feel it. For me, for my middle, I actually see like I'm changing mine. But what I had said originally was Mad Villainy by MF Doom. And I was like, now when I think about it, I feel like I could go for Good Kid, Mad City.
Yeah.
Wait, so you had MF Doom at first?
I had MF Doom at first. I had Mad Villainy at first as like, oh yeah, this would be a great one for somebody my age, but like some people really just don't know Doom. Like not at all. You know what I mean? So I feel,
for somebody our age, I'm not really feeling the Doom kick.
That's more of an old head. That's more for old head.
Yeah, that's like a person that's really into hip hop.
Like true rap fan. Like
because I remember Mad Villainy was like one of my first like real true underground albums. That and what is it? Like Old by Danny Brown. So like when you see that, you like, yo, this album right here, what is it? That line off Accordion. The rest is empty with no brain on the cover nerd. The best MC, the no chain you ever heard. Like that jump was like, I was like, wait, whoa, what are these? What? And like how he sounds and how his voice just comes out is like, yo, this is crazy. But what Good Kid, Mad City did, it did something that a lot of old school rappers did, was tell this story of where you from your eyes.
Exactly.
And
a
that's
different
like
perspective.
Yeah, and that's what made like albums like Realmatic, The Blueprint so good, because it was it perfectly put you in the shoes of somebody from.
He trying to keep his card today, y'all. He trying to keep his card today.
But it perfectly embodied and let you know this is who I am. I'm living in this city, and this is what's going on around me, and this is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? And that's what Ilm did. That's what Blueprint did. It was like, yo, this is what I was living in, and this is what I got from it.
Yeah.
And artists like if you were able to listen to that as like at like our age or whatever, and then you see what Kendrick's discography has shown, it shows this growth of this is what I learned in the beginning, and this is where I'm trying to get to.
Yeah, that's
and
a
where
good
I'm
pick,
growing.
man. That's a dope pick.
You know what I mean? Because like if you listen to it once and you're like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna listen to this, and you want to continue, it allows for you to have this growth, and you get to see growth in an artist.
And I'm scared to get the last one. I people. So I think I'll go first, just because of the order and all that. For my old folk pick, I can go with Quemini by Outkast.
Okay.
And the only reason why I picked that, because I just feel like I need something nostalgic. I need something more. For that, it's just like something I would go with any other. It don't got to be the most lyrical. It just have to be like nostalgia factor for me. And every time I listen to a classic Outkast album, it's all about the nostalgia factor, and it's all about just like the way they rap. I don't know. It brings you to a whole different universe. So I feel like somebody older, of an older generation, would instantly try to connect and instantly try to vibe with the sound of that time, because they truly was like on point with everything they did at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Ben, go ahead.
For the older man, I got Freddie Gibbs Pinata. Freddie Gibbs Pinata, man.
I didn't even think about
album is very slept on, dope beats, and like the beats had like an old school feel to it with Mad Lib. You know, he's a spitter. He spits crazy lyrics. Like if you older, I feel like you'll love that album. Dope pick. So what you got, Ron?
Old head.
For me, Sheesh, what's it? Oh, I'm tripping. I got you. It slipped my mind. Oh, someone older. The automatic pick would be the Chronic.
Okay.
And like that goes back to that storytelling capability or like that feel. That album didn't have a story.
Yeah.
But it had a feel. And it had a feel of what was going on in that time.
Yeah.
For them. If you get what I'm saying.
Like
as a group and a collective and everything.
It didn't have a story? Is that what you said?
It wasn't a huge story. I don't feel like it had a story. I feel like it had a feel. It had this feeling of, yo, I just smoked this Chronic. And this is what I feel like when I'm on it.
Okay.
Where I got that rat-a-tat-tat, you know what I mean? Like, I'm running around. I got the guns. I'm doing what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. I'm riding F-Easy. You know what I mean? Like, this is what I was feeling at that time with all my boys.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, man. Like, any of those all those beats just bring this feel to you. Like, dang. This is like, it made you, like, when you're sitting there and you're listening to it, you're like, yo, I can see the world right now.
Yeah.
In that time, riding around in my Cadillacs, whatever you're doing,
right?
Bumping this should be played in a residential area. You know what I mean? At high volume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I see. Nobody look at that. Nobody lost their car today.
Yeah, nobody lost their car. Y'all niggas safe today.
Nobody lost their car today.
Y'all talk that shit today. Y'all talk that shit.
I was stressing.
Ben
the last time.
Chat a couple minutes late and was like, "Hey, yo, did y'all get y'all 3 albums?" I had mine. Marlon was like, "Shit, oh no, man was running, boy."
I had to write something down right quick.
Yeah, it was either gonna be the Chronic or it was gonna be Illmatic.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I was like, I feel like I say Illmatic enough every time.
Yeah. I was gonna have
tired of that.
I was gonna have Snoop Dogg Doggy Style at first.
That's a good one.
Very good album.
But, yeah,
it's a really good album. But I feel like we kind of come to a conclusion on rap for today, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? I feel like we've touched on some huge topics, and like we got some stuff that people gonna be hitting us up about and having some comments about.
Oh yeah,
yes sir.
You know what I mean? But yo, this podcast be making me happy, man, to be actually out here just talking and just, you know what I mean? Just talk whatever I want. This be my diary sometimes.
Hey, it's supposed to be.
Yeah, for man, and I'm glad that everybody out here really liking up Realmatic podcast, man. We love the crowd. We love the interaction with the people, man.
We love it so much.
Instagram be jumping lately, and we love it. So keep that up. We gonna keep giving y'all what y'all want, man.
Yes, sir.
Questions are polls. So we gonna get. Also, All Y'all Was Wrong. Under Pressure is a classic album. And
no, it lost. It lost.
Wait, it is. I don't care if it lost.
No, you can't say that. You can't be out here saying the wrong shit, bro.
I know it lost, but I said I don't care if it lost.
I know, but it lost. So you can stop saying that. You can drop that shit.
I'm not hitting this one on no one.
For real, drop that shit, bro. I'm trying to help you out, bro. Drop that
shit. All right, man.
Yeah.
But man, pull up the script. Let's
get it right, man. Yes, sir, man. Right before we end, we would like to say thank you, man. Thank you to everybody that's tuning in right now, bro. We really appreciate that shit, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Keep sharing our podcast. We appreciate you. We post twice a week. Currently, this podcast is on all streaming services. That's Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. But if you prefer watching us, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Please
like the video if you enjoyed it. Let's get them likes up, man. Let's get them likes up. You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at The Realmatic Pod. If you have any questions, send us an email to therealmaticpodcast@gmail.com, or you can find us on the official website, therealmaticpod.com. And the links will be in the description of this video. And we out, baby.
Let's go. We out. Marlon, say it. Marlon, say it.
Nah.
Realmatic
Podcast, fuck y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, Realmatic Pod. Let's go.
Realmatic, baby.
Realmatic.
Realmatic Podcast.